morning. I'm currently enjoying my coffee and my breakfast, which is just like a yogurt, berry, and granola mixture with some maple syrup in it. Look at this bowl. It's adorable. It's like a pottery bowl from a local Ottawa potter. And then it has this matching mug. It's so cute. I actually just ordered this mug from her. And she's like someone who I buy a lot of stuff from. And she was like, I made you a matching bowl so you can have it like matching for your breakfast. And I was like, so nice. So I have like the matching mug and bowl set, and it's like my entire personality now. I'm currently watching the debate highlights, the federal debate in Canada. So, you know, how fun. But yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy this. I'm probably gonna actually do my morning journaling before I get into this video because I feel like that will stress me out. I feel like I'd like to be updated on politics, but I like to also like not consume them first thing. So I'm actually gonna stop myself from watching this. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some journaling before my brain gets shoved with a bunch of different things, and then I'll probably watch this while I'm getting ready for the day. Good morning. I'm so happy you're here with me today. Hello, the workday is over. It is Thursday, but it's Easter weekend when I'm filming this, so it's like the weekend starting now, which is amazing. Jared and I did a little after work walk. We went to the Zach's Diner in Byward. We split a banana milkshake, pretty good. I will say I'm like an artificial banana lover. It was real banana. But after I got past that initial shock of actually tasting a banana, pretty good. I'm currently wearing this little outfit, but I will not be wearing it. I'm going to change because I'm going to this fun event tonight called Stitch and Bitch. And the tickets for like $10. It's like being thrown by a little vintage store in Ottawa. Basically, everyone's just like bringing their clothes to like mend or working on a craft project. And it's like you can bring like any like fiber arts craft. So I'm actually bringing a tote bag that I have had for a long time and I love, and some felt. And I think I'm just going to add like some felt patches to it. I'm thinking like stars or maybe like fruit. I'm not really sure, but just adding something to it. I was gonna do my nephew's birthday crown at this event. However, yesterday I just started working on it and I literally finished the entire thing. He's turning 3, but I wanted to make him a birthday crown that he could wear for like a couple years. So I just did an E on it because his name starts with an E. But his birthday party is gonna be sports themed. Are you joking? We have a little football, soccer, hockey, baseball, basketball, and then just like the corresponding colors in the top. I'm so proud of this. And then I did like this little scrunchy back. This scrunch back was the longest part of the entire project. But yeah, I was gonna work on this at the Stitch and Bitch, but then I ended up finishing it yesterday. So that's why I'm doing the patches in the tote bag. But I'm so proud of this. I'll insert a photo of my niece. She turned 1 a couple weeks ago, and I made her this crown for her birthday. That was the first one I did. This is the second. I'm on my birthday crown making year. I'm going to make one for my partner, my best friend. I think I'm going to make one for me as well because I want a fucking birthday crown. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go get changed. I want to put on like a cute outfit. I don't know anyone going to this event. I usually don't go to things alone. I'm being very brave. So I'm gonna put on like a really cute outfit. Not that this isn't cute, but it's not giving what I want it to give. I actually might keep the sweatshirt. We'll see. But yeah, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. So yeah, let's do it. Also, speaking of enjoying artificial banana flavor, I currently am having a banana popsicle. I have minimum 2 banana popsicles a day. This is like my favorite sweet treat. I have it for dessert after lunch every day, and then I usually have it after dinner and before actual dessert. Me and banana popsicles are like a forever type thing. I love them. Okay, this is the outfit. I just have on these like vintage black dress pants. I wear these every day. I feel like I wear this outfit like minimum twice a week. It's a very safe outfit for me. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. It's like very comfy. Anyway, have the little earrings in. I don't know. Honestly, I'm so nervous. I've never been to like something like this by myself. Anyways, hopefully I meet some pals. Also, yeah, the entire premise is basically you bring stuff to like amend or like fix or create, and then we bitch. So, I mean, the premise sounds like quite enjoyable for me. However, I'm not usually an anxious person, but I am feeling not great. But it'll be fine.
This one says, the cheesier you are, the more I love you.
Is this thing on? We are now playing pickleball. It is Friday, Good Friday. So we're having a very cutesy little day. Gonna play pickleball. We woke up, we had breakfast, we watched an episode of Survivor, and now it's like 1 p.m. and it's supposed to rain pretty soon, so we're like, we need to get out of the house today because tomorrow it's gonna rain all day. So we're gonna play some pickleball outside, and then we brought our books, so hopefully end up at a coffee shop. Jared and I also played backgammon this morning, as you saw, and I won, which never happens, which means he's buying the coffee, so I'm very excited. Lots to look forward to. The main one being the free matcha. So yeah, let's do it! Okay, a couple fun turn of events today. One of them being this coffee table. This IKEA couch we have behind us, it like comes out to be a full bed, and we use it as a full bed like basically every night. Like whenever we watch TV, we always put it into bed form. So we thought that we needed a coffee table that had wheels because it was nice so we could like move it easily. However, we kind of just got over that because Jeremy's dad had this just like sitting in storage, and Jeremy's grandfather had made it, which is super cute, but it's perfect. It like fits the space perfectly. It's big. We wanted a table that we could play like a board game on, so really fun little update and perfect for the low buy because I didn't spend $1, which is lovely. And I wanted to show you guys the bag that I made yesterday. I just added these patches. There was like some stains there, so I just added them, and then I also added like a little felt pocket to the inside. I don't think this will wash well. That's the only thing, but I don't know if that really matters. Like if I really needed to wash it, I could probably just like take out the stitches and put it back in because this probably took like 5 minutes to stitch on. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I feel like it's cute. And yeah, the Stitch and Bitch was less scary than I thought it was going to be. I was very nervous for it, but it was very fun and good. And yeah, I'm happy I went. So reminder to like actually push yourself out of your comfort zone, because it's actually nice sometimes to like meet new people, and it's not just terrifying. Well, it is terrifying, but there are positives too. And the positives usually outweigh the negatives. Oh yeah, and then you also saw us put up the movie posters, which is really cute. If you're wondering why only one of them is gold, it's because we're going to spray paint all of them. It's just only one of them is done. So probably on Sunday, we'll Sunday's like the only nice day this weekend. We'll probably spray paint all of them, but they're super cute, and I'm super happy with like having those up because we actually got those in Paris. If you've been to Paris, along the Seine, there's like those like green booths where people sell things, and one of the things that a lot of them sell is movie posters. So the 4 are like ones we picked out together. Also, the print that's above my desk that you guys see all the time in these videos are that one I also got from one of those booths along the river. So yeah. Anyways, that's all. I think we're going to make Caesar wraps for dinner with fries, which will be lovely. We're going to play some of It Takes Two. I don't know if anyone else is playing this game, but it's really fun. It's like a co-op game, so we like play it, like we're on the same team and play it together. If you're looking for a fun game to play with like your partner or your roommate or anything like that, would recommend. Super fun vibes. But yeah, gonna do that. It's like 6:30 or 7 right now, so just cozying up for the night, gonna hang out, and that's all. Anyways, yeah.
Look at him, he's so good. Never fails to catch this thing. Oh, okay. Well,
Good job. Good morning. It is Saturday today. We're going to go to the mall, do a little shopping. It's kind of rainy out today, but I still want to be like walking around. So the mall it is. Jeremy's going to look at some board games at the board game store because, as you know, we have a very gorgeous and beautiful board game collection. And would you believe that the stuff that's in the background of my videos is only about like, I'd say like 66% of the board games we have, maybe like closer to 50. So we're going to look for some other board games. I'm also probably going to look at a couple bookstores. However, I can't buy anything today. So low buy problems are real. And honestly, the FOMO is hitting 4 months in. But I'm going to do a little OOTD. I have these black linen pants. I got these from Winners. These were like my biggest purchase clothing-wise of the year. It's the only purchase I've made so far this year that hasn't been secondhand, but I'm really happy with it, and it's kind of a piece that I've been looking for like over a year, so I was like confident spending the money on it. They're nice because in the front they don't have an elastic, but they have the elastic in the back, so they're still like really comfy, but I don't love the look of like elastic being all the way around the waist, so yeah, I really like them. And then I also have this thrifted little sweater vest. I thrifted this back in like 2019 or 2020. It's originally from H&M, but it's like really, really cropped. However, a lot of my skirts and like baggy pants like this are so high-waisted that it actually ends up being like a good amount of skin, so I'm a big fan. And then also this thrifted little jacket. I remember thrifting this for like $3, I think also in 2020. It's a good one. I don't wear it too often, but it's really nice for the spring because it's like warm and cozy, but it's like still a little bit colorful. I love the buttons. They're like really nice and shiny. I don't know. I'm a big fan. And then the bag is also thrifted. I thrifted this before our trip to Italy and France in the fall, and I was kind of just going to use it for the trip because it like fits my camera in it and stuff, but honestly this has become like my everyday bag, and I think I thrifted it for like $5 and I love it. However, it has a bunch of paint on it from our hooks because we spray painted our hooks yellow, and so it has a bunch of paint on it, so I need to like figure out a way to clean that. I'm going to go try on some jeans at Levi's because I am in need of a pair of like darker wash denim or black jeans. I have 2 pairs of jeans right now, and both of them are light wash mid-rise, and then one of them is low-rise. And I'd love like an everyday pair that's like a little bit of a darker denim. So I'm going to try on some pairs at Levi's. I also am in need of new shoes, new running shoes, because the ones I have, and I love them, they're the New Balance 202Rs. I love them so much. However, when the way that you get rid of like bed bugs is by putting things in the dryer. So when we got back from our trip to Italy and France in the fall, we put all of our stuff in the dryer just to make sure there was no bed bugs in it. And so many regrets because, I mean, not really, because it is necessary to make sure you don't have bed bugs. However, it shrunk my shoes, and so now they're too small for me. I've still been wearing them. I thought if I could like just wear them, they would stretch out again. But I've probably worn them like 20 times since, and they're just not stretching out, and they're uncomfortable. So I'm going to also look for new shoes. Something that I really don't want to spend money on, though. So kind of annoying. But anyways, yeah. Okay, let's go to the mall now. I'm excited. The changing room at Levi's, and I'm going to try on a bunch of different jeans. I'm sorry that I'm whispering. It's just that I have absolutely social anxiety about filming in public. However, I'm going to try on some jeans, and I thought we could do it together. I have like 11 pairs, so let's see it. I'm hoping that I find a pair I like. I really need a new pair of jeans. These are the low loose, and I really like them. These are in a size 31. Levi's sizing has always been like really weird for me. Like I'm 29 in most brands, but I'm always like at least 2 sizes up in Levi's. But I really like these. They are the vibe I like, the waist I like. I don't know. And they're a darker denim, which is what I'm really needing, is a darker denim. So these are a good contender. Also, it's randomly 30% off today, so that worked out really well. Because I was ready to spend like $100 on jeans today, but now it's going to be a little bit more affordable. So I love that. This is the same style of jean, the low loose, and a 31 still. However, this one fits a little bit bigger. So, like, sizing is, like, so subjective. I honestly feel like I always have to remind myself that, especially when looking for jeans at Levi's. These ones are the exact same size as those dark wash, but they're fitting a little bit looser. But I kind of like the fit of these ones more, which is making me think I should go up to a 32 in the dark wash. But anyways, I love these. And this is, again, the same style, but in a black, but in the size 32 instead of the 31. It definitely is bigger on me, but I think I like the way these look a bit more. I don't know. I'm always kind of debating between getting something that fits me and looks like it fits me perfectly versus, like, the comfort of being, like, one size bigger. I also feel like jeans shrink a lot. Like, they're just looser on my butt. They're looser all around. But I think I would realistically wear these more. I really like how these look. It's a lot of tummy with this shirt on, but I know that usually, like, my top's cut right here. I really, really like these. Okay. These are likely the pair that I'll end up going with, because I want, like, either a black or, like, a darker denim. So, yeah. But I really like this cut here. These are the 50190s, and I do love the way these fit, unfortunately. Like, again, this is what I mean. Like, these are definitely, like, my size. They fit correctly. Like, there is no gapping in the waist. I feel like they look pretty good on my butt. You can tell me your opinion. And they're the right length. But I don't know, it's just kind of what I want. These are 5190, so they're like a mid-rise, or they're supposed to be. But this is a high-rise. Like, this is, my belly button is covered. But they feel really like, they're like very like buttery soft. I feel like they look really good. Could I sit in them? Debatable. That's kind of where, like, that's kind of why I don't love high-rise, because I work from home. I work sitting at a desk. And, like, I don't want to have a pair of pants that I can't wear just, like, for a casual work day, or to, like, go to a cafe and work. Like, that's kind of my criteria. I want it to look good, but I want to be able to feel comfortable wearing it in public to go to a cafe to get work done, while also not being uncomfortable. And I feel like these are really cute, but I fear that I'd be uncomfortable, like, sitting down. I don't know. I'm going to sit down in them for a couple minutes and decide. Low-key, they're kind of comfortable to sit down in. Like, I'm not mad. about sitting down in them. However, they don't have a black pair. The black one in the 50190s is like this stark black, which I don't like. Like I want like a washed black like this. So if I go for these, which I love how they look on me, I would have to get a dark denim and not like a black. So I don't know. Much to debate. Perfect example of sizing doesn't matter at all because these are a size 30 and they fit me perfectly, and I couldn't even get one pair that was in here that was a 30 buttoned up, but this size 30 fits perfectly. Like, sizing doesn't matter. But anyways, I fucking love these. Guys, I'm on a low buy. I shouldn't be in here. But I have one pair of denim shorts. I didn't wear denim shorts all last year because I couldn't find my perfect pair. I don't think this is my perfect pair. I think they're a bit too high-waisted. Thank God, because I can't afford them. The last size was a size 30. It fit perfectly. These were a 32. These fit perfectly. Couldn't even get the 30 of this style up. So, again, sizing doesn't matter. I don't like these though. I think they're like way too tight on my thigh. Like they don't feel tight, but I don't like the way they look. But they're cute. These are the 501 shorts. They're cute, but like not worth the money for me. I'm trying to decide between the two pairs that I liked now. I just love these. But they are like a very baggy, not super flattering jean. And I feel like I have a lot of jeans. She brought me the other style I liked in some darker washes, so I'm gonna try those on now. But I love these. I don't know, do I get two pairs? I'm gonna be broke if I do. I don't know. Okay, these are the darker wash in the one pair in the 50190s. However, again, sizing doesn't matter because these are so tight on me, and the other ones I tried on in a different wash were like a little bit looser. So if I like these, I have to go up a size, but I don't think I like the yellowy tint, but I'm gonna try on the other wash now. Okay, same issue with these is that they're the exact same jeans in a different wash, but this denim, oh, I didn't do up this button, but this denim feels so much more stiff, like I'd need to size up. It's frustrating, and like they're just, like this just feels not as soft as, like this wash just feels so soft. I don't know. I think if I'm going to go with the 50190s, I have to do this wash. I don't know. I'm having a lot of trouble deciding. Okay. Maybe should I try these on? Because I do like this wash. Should I try it on in the bigger size? I feel so annoying asking them to go get the bigger size when I just asked her to get this wash. I'm going to try on the other pair again. Okay, this is the original pair. I don't know what it is. These are just so much softer, so much butterier. Like, I feel like I can sit down in them. They're so much comfier. And I just think they look so much better. So, I don't know. I feel like I need to get these in this wash or get the black in the low loose. They're very different, though. Like, these are kind of giving me, I don't know. I feel like I just don't need these. Like, I love them so much, but I already have two pairs of jeans that are like a blue. Granted, the two that I have are a lot lighter than this. I don't know, it's hard because I don't really have a pair of jeans that I like feel like fits me, like fits my waist well. Like, the two pairs of jeans that I have are super loose on me, which I like, but like, I feel like sometimes I do want a jean that like actually I feel very confident and I feel like my body looks good in and isn't just for comfort. And like those would serve me that way. I don't know. I really don't know. And I feel bad because there's a huge lineup to get into the change rooms and I'm like taking up time from other people. I really don't know. They're just like, and they're comfy to sit down in. That's really the kicker. Okay. I really don't know. I also like how my body looks in these. And they're very, very comfy. Like, I would not have to worry about these being uncomfortable to sit down in because they're low-waisted. So I'm just putting on my shoes because I feel like having my shoes on helps me envision how they actually look. Fuck. These ones are, again, I think I'm getting them a size up. But it makes them so comfy. I think I'm going to go with these. Maybe I get both. Okay. Okay, we are home now, and I know you're all on the edge of your seats, absolutely waiting, absolutely so excited to see what I got from Levi's, because you were all so excited. And I have a couple things to say. One, I broke my low buy, and we all have to hold hands together and be okay with that, because it happened, and we need to move forward. And secondly, I got both pair of jeans. Okay, so this is a pair of pants that I was like, I don't really need this wash, but I love them so much. And no regrets, because I literally love these so much. I just tried them on when I got home, and I was like, yeah, do not regret these. They were originally, I think they were $118, but they were 30% off. Canadian, so whatever that is in American, probably like $2. I got the size 31-30, which is a good, I don't know, like a good length for me and a good waist size for reference. I think I'm like 5'4" or something, maybe 5'3", around there. Yeah, they're really, really cute. Love them. Also, I remember in the change room I was saying, like, I specifically love this pair, and I couldn't figure out why this pair felt so different from the other ones I was given. It's because these are specifically the 501-90s lightweight. So the lightweight denim was the part where I was like, these just feel different. It's because they literally are, babe. It's not, you're not special. They just actually are different, and they're lightweight. So yeah. And then the scary part, the scaries, is I did end up getting the black pair, the low loose. However, I was in the change room, and one of the workers was talking to another woman trying on the same pair of jeans as this, like the low loose. And she was like, just so you know, they do stretch a half size. And I clutched my pearls, and I went, I don't know what to do then. So when I was in the change room and I showed you what I had on, they were the 32. These are the 31. And she was like, get the 31, wear them at home for like 4 hours and see if they stretch out to the sizing and the look that you want. And if they don't, then come back and get the 32. So I got a size down. They're a little bit tight, but I'm going to wear them like this evening. And hopefully they stretch out. And if not, I'm going to go exchange them for the 32. Because I don't want them to be so tight. Like, these ones objectively look better. But it doesn't matter how they look. If they're not like comfy, I'm just simply not going to wear them. So I'm going to see how those fit. But yeah, super happy. Jer also got the 501s in a black. They look good. And then what was the other pair you got? 568?
Yeah, 568, that's right.
Yeah, 568 light wash. They're scrumdiddlyumptious. Also, the white Uniqlo, like 100% cotton shirt with like the thick little thing. He actually got a cute haul. And, sorry, I could never forget, the Carcassonne big box. So if you see a new board game in the background of my videos, it happened today. Moment in history. Yeah, we're going to have a cozy night in tonight. We're going to make some Greek. We make this, like, Greek chicken meal. I don't know, probably play some It Takes Two. Maybe play Carcassonne, Joseph. Maybe. I think we will end up playing that now. And then, yeah, that's all. Good little mall day. It was so busy. It was shocking. I haven't seen a mall that busy in the last, like, 5 or 10 years. It was crazy. Anyway, very wholesome, very fun, very lovely. Thanks for hanging out. And we will now continue the vlog. Hello, it is Monday. Yesterday, as you saw, Jared and I went out on a super lovely bike ride. I haven't actually biked in a city a lot. I grew up in a really small town and I biked a lot growing up, but it was always on like little streets. Like there weren't many cars on my road growing up. So the idea of biking in a downtown space is like absolutely petrifying to me. But Ottawa has so many bike trails, and I didn't really know about them or like just know how connected they are to the rest of the city. And oh my god, it was so fun. Like Jared and I went out. He like grew up here, so he knows all the bike trails and stuff. And it was so good. I'm definitely committing to having like a biking girl summer. I want to do like one bike ride a week, like even if it's just like short. I just think it's like the best way to see the city, in my opinion. Yeah, it's great. And then also other good news in the jeans section of it all. I wore my blue 501s to Easter dinner yesterday, and they were perfect. They were just like I thought, like the buttery soft, like not stretchy at all, just like the lightweight fabric. I literally had an entire Easter dinner and like two desserts and sat down in them the whole time and was so comfy, even though they're like a mid rise to high rise. So I'm so happy with those. And I'm so happy that I went with the size down in the low loose ones. I have them all right now, actually. I'll show you. But they basically fit me now after wearing them for like, I wore them around the apartment for a bit. But they basically fit me now like how the 32s fit me in the change room, where they have like 2 fingers of room in the waist, a little bit of room in the back if I wanted there to be. This was my first time like really breaking my low buy since starting it, and I don't even feel bad about it at all because I feel like what my low buy has already taught me is like not spending money on the small things is what it, in like saving up for the bigger things. Like if I wasn't doing my low buy, I probably would have purchased like 5 black pairs of jeans at the thrift store until I finally gave up and just bought these black jeans from Levi's, and I would have spent like so much more money. Whereas because I was in my low buy, I waited for the perfect pair to come up, and even though they're more expensive, I definitely ended up spending less money in the long run from not trying like 8 different pairs before settling on one pair. So yeah, I'm not even mad about the like, I don't know, breaking the low buy. However, I'm not really sure how I'm going to go about my budgeting. I think I'm just going to do like a no buy, like no money coming out of my wallet for any reasons other than like bills and groceries, until the end of April. And then I think I might just reset my total to 0 starting in May. And then I'll call it a fail. I'll say I failed April. I think that's going to be the way I go about it because I don't really feel like depriving myself of having anything for many months. That sounds horrible. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I just wanted to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I've had so much fun this vlog. It's so great bringing you along, like, just like our very mundane things that we do in our daily life, and the fact that you find it entertaining is so cool because I feel like whenever I'm watching vlogs, I usually see others like who have a lot of money or like have a big fancy house, and like it's just so fun to see that I'm connecting with people who enjoy a little like thrift flip, getting a free coffee table, spray painting my frames gold instead of going out and buying new ones. Just all these things that I'm just so grateful that you enjoy because they're things that I enjoy, and this is like my real life, and the fact that you connect with me is amazing. And I do not take it for granted at all. So anyways, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely week, and I love you so, so much. Also, before I go, I shall show you the gold frames. The Pulp Fiction one still has not been done, but these ones are gold, and I love it. That is all. Bye! I love you.